Shotzi Blackheart. We saw this woman last week show up here in the ECW arena and help Ruby Riott qualify to the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match at the Great American Bash. And we also saw her attack and viciously assault Dakota Kai, costing Dakota Kai the opportunity to qualify. And we don't know why. I mean, what is this all about? Well, there you have it. Shotzi Blackheart, the newest member to the Riott Squad. As we can see her wearing Riott Squad gear. Wait a minute. There's Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai is on the stage and she doesn't seem happy after what happened last week. And then look at this. The referee is trying to break these two up as they're getting into a little argument here. And here we go. The brawl is underway between Dakota Kai and Shotzi Blackheart as they're being separated by security and referees. These two women are going at it. Dakota Kai, do you blame her? She had an opportunity and it was ruined. Welcome to our first match of the evening, as it is a Women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. As here comes Tamina. She is making her way down to the ring. You just heard moments ago Paul Heyman address AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows, saying that they are banned from the ECW arena here tonight, and if they show up, they will be arrested. But we also know that Rey Mysterio and the LWO will not be here tonight, as Rey Mysterio is recovering after going through a burning table. But right now, Tamina Snuka has a chance to qualify to the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match this Sunday at the Great American Bash. And here comes her opponent, one of the recent signings of ECW, Britt Baker, as she is making her way down to the ring. Britt Baker, as you all know, is one of the greatest female wrestlers not to be signed to this company, but she's signed now. Paul Heyman signed her up, and now she has a huge opportunity to have her first pay-per-view match of this Universe Mode this Sunday at the Great American Bash. All she has to do is defeat Tamina Snuka here tonight. Tamina Snuka, Britt Baker, and here we go. As Tamina goes right after Britt, but Britt catches her quickly. Tamina slams Baker down, and now slamming her head up against the mat. Which one of these women will join Ronda Rousey, Ruby Riott, and Nikki Cross? As Britt Baker throws Tamina into the apron. Oh, what a move to Tamina. Shades of Adam Cole, and there's the Code Breaker. And now Baker tosses Tamina into the corner, full speed ahead. Baker went for the kick. Tamina moves, but there's an elbow. Another elbow by Tamina. Tamina now has Britt Baker by the hair. And now she's running her claws into the shoulders of Baker. Baker falls down. Now Tamina goes after the leg. Tamina goes for the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. We know that on Nitro, the final spot was filled. We know that representing WCW, it will be Toni Storm, Bianca Belair, Nikki Bella, and Ember Moon. And like we said, we know representing ECW, it's Tamina slams Britt Baker down by the hair, will be Ronda Rousey, Ruby Riott, Nikki Cross, and the winner of this match, one of those 8 women, will be Miss Money in the Bank after this Sunday's Great American Bash. And they will have the opportunity to cash in on their brand's champion whenever they feel like it. As Tamina tosses Britt Baker into the ropes, and there's a big elbow to the face by Tamina. And now Tamina slamming the arm. Tamina goes for the cover again. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Baker rolls to the outside. Tamina goes to follow her. Britt Baker now tossing Tamina into the steel guardrail. And now there's a huge clothesline on the outside. A kick to the midsection. Baker now going for it look like a power driver. No, reverse on the outside to a back body drop by Tamina. But Baker tosses Tamina back inside the ring. Britt Baker goes under the ring. She has a steel chair in her hand. And there's a steel chair shot. As remember, this is ECW. There's no disqualification. There's some hard left shots to the face of Tamina. Baker tosses Tamina onto the apron. And there's a right hand knocking Tamina down to the floor. And now she's going to the top rope. What's she gonna do? She's gonna fly. Cross body on the outside to Tamina. As the ECW crowd is coming alive. Tosses Tamina back inside. Now Baker goes for the cover on Tamina. 1. A quick, only 1 count. As Tamina with a clothesline now, almost knocking Baker's head off. Now has Baker up. Tamina, look at the power of Tamina. That power slam, tossing her across the ring. The super kick. Now stomp to the chest as Britt Baker rolls to the outside. Tamina is in control of this match. She goes to the outside, double sledge to the face. But Baker now with a shot to Tamina. Tosses Tamina into the guardrail. Oh man, Baker slamming Tamina real first. And then, man, big boot to the side of the head. Oh, Baker tosses Tamina back inside. Super kick. Nope. Tamina moves, but Baker went for a big boot. Tamina moves again. Tamina now back suplex. Tamina went for a super kick. No. A shot to the leg. Baker going for the stunner. No, reverse by Tamina, but cross body by Baker. Nice cross body. As Baker is filling in, Tamina is now on the outside. Tamina slides back in, but Baker slaps her right across the face. Now has her up. Went for a famous here. No, Tamina with a power bomb. Now Tamina is going up to the top rope. Baker is down after that power bomb. Snuck a splash. But Tamina missed. I think Baker got the knees up into a tilt-a-whirl. Swinging net breaker. Oh no, she has the chair, and there's a chair shot to the rear to Tamina. And then a chair shot to the back. She has Tamina up. Super kick! As you can see the replay, the super kick right between the eyes. There's from a different angle. As Baker is letting the crowd know she's sitting there for Tamina to get up. There's a chair again. There's another chair shot to the head. Oh no, wait a minute. Baker has Tamina's chair. The chair on Tamina's leg. She gonna step on. She gonna break the leg of Tamina. She thought about it. There's her right hand. But Tamina shoves her off. Tamina with a big boot. Tamina again with a double sledge. No. Baker reverses into a swinging. Suplex. Now Baker goes to the outside of the ring. Oh, she has to steal steps. Slides them in the ring. Tamina's trying to pull a step up. There's another cold breaker. There's a kick. Is she gonna lift the power bomber? No. Tamina quickly reverses into a roll up. 1, 2, no. Baker reverses it. 1, 2. Tamina kicks out. As the crowd is coming alive, they're on their feet. Baker has still steps right to the eyes of Tamina. And the down and out. And look at that. That fist. Discus right hand. And there's another super kick. Wait a minute. Tamina is out of it. 1, 2, 3. Britt Baker picks up the win. As she is qualifying to the Money in the Bank ladder match. And there's some of the replays earlier in the match. It was a pretty good, solid women's #1 contenders match to kick off the show. But in the end, Britt Baker picks up the win. And there's Ronda Rousey. There's Nikki Cross. There's Ruby Riott as they're congratulating Britt Baker. There are the other 3 competitors in the Women's Money in the Bank this Sunday. And here comes Jeff Hardy as he is making his way down to the ring here in the ECW arena. Jeff Hardy has a huge opportunity to qualify for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match this Sunday at the Great American Bash. As we know that there has already been other men that have qualified. We know that Kevin Owens qualified last week after defeating Cesaro. So Jeff Hardy has that opportunity here tonight as he's going to take on the King of Bros, Matt Riddle. We also know later tonight in the Extreme Rules match, Seth Rollins will take on Mr. ECW himself, Rob Van Dam. And the winner of that match will also qualify to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And we also know that the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, also has qualified. And here comes the King of Bros, Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle has a huge opportunity here, not only to defeat Jeff Hardy, but he has the opportunity to go to the Great American Bash. And the King of Bros have that opportunity to become Mr. Money in the Bank and possibly, if being successful, cash in your new ECW Heavyweight Champion. But he has to get through Jeff Hardy here tonight. And the match is underway. Jeff Hardy quickly goes after the King of Bros. Jawbreaker by Jeff Hardy. He goes down. Jeff Hardy quickly stomping away on Matt Riddle. Has Matt Riddle up. Now look at this. The arm wrist locked in, but Riddle fighting back with the shots to the ribs. And there's a huge clothesline by Hardy. But Riddle with a shot. Riddle, now look at this. The kick to the face. And now a kick to the ribs of Hardy. Now Riddle tosses Hardy into the corner. There's the big elbow. Jeff Hardy tosses him, went for a big splash. No. Now Riddle moves out of the way. But Jeff Hardy moves out of the way of that knee strike. And there's the back suplex. Hardy now. Look at this leg drop on the arm. He has Riddle up. And there's the hard right hand. And there's a shot to the leg. And Hardy now going up top. Went for a big splash. Riddle moves out of the way. Riddle now with these vicious shots to the face. Stunning Hardy. Riddle tosses Hardy into the turnbuckle. And there's a running knee strike to the face as Hardy rolls to the outside of the ring as he's pulling himself up. And there's a shot by Hardy. Back in. Headlock on Riddle into an arm bar. Hardy now going up top. Moonsault to Matt Riddle. What a moonsault by Hardy. 1, 2. Riddle gets the shoulder up. And now Riddle, knee to the face of Hardy. Hardy reverses with a jawbreaker. Went for a clothesline. Riddle trips Hardy up against the ropes. Full speed ahead. Riddle with it. Shot to the back of the neck. Full speed ahead again. Senton. The King of Bros just tossing Hardy to the outside of the ring. Has him up. Slams him into the steel. No. Slams him again. As Hardy's back. And there's Hardy now with a right hand slamming down Riddle on the outside. As I know Hardy's back cannot be feeling too well after those 2 times they hit that steel. And now wait, Riddle tosses Hardy into the steel again. And there's a couple of shots by Riddle. Riddle now a kick to the midsection of Hardy. That's Hardy up. What's he gonna do? He runs him back first into the post and a power bomb on the floor. And there's that back again. As the King of Bros is broing himself as he's hyping up the crowd. As the crowd is doing the bro chants with him. And there's the knee to the face. Wait, there's a shot by Hardy. Hardy now catches Matt Riddle. Twist of fate. Hardy got all of it. Is that it? 1, 2, it's over. Riddle casts the shoulder up. And Hardy can't believe it. Hardy goes to the top rope. He's going for the moonsault again, but Riddle gets the knees up. Riddle now, look at this. German suplex with a bridge to Hardy. 1, 2. Hardy kicks out. Hardy now clothesline to Riddle. Riddle with an elbow to the face. Riddle trying to take down Hardy. Hardy goes right back after the arm of Riddle. And there's a elbow to the back of the arm. There's Hardy Falcon Arrow. Face buster. There's a shot to the back. Hardy's going up to the top rope. He's looking to finish this. Going for the swanton. Riddle moves out of the way. Hardy's back once again. And there's a suplex once again on the back of Jeff Hardy. Riddle now, look at this. Looks like he's going for the tombstone. Hardy reverses it. Tombstone on Riddle. Is that it? One. Oh, Riddle kicks out. Hardy with the high knee to the face. And that's clothesline. Hardy with the comeback. Drops him knee first. No. Oh! And then drop kick to the face. Hardy going to the top rope. He's telling Riddle to get up. Crossbody. Riddle catches him. Riddle now, wait a minute, snake eyes into the ropes. Riddle now goes to the outside. He's grabbing the steel steps. Hardy goes outside. No, steel steps to the face. Riddle tosses Hardy into the steel guardrail. Again, oh, wait a minute. Hardy's dead. Look at Riddle. No, no, no. Spear. He just speared Jeff Hardy through the guardrail. And there's the instant replay. And Jeff Hardy's back going to kiss the steel again. As Hardy is down and out. Now Riddle has Hardy up. Hardy reverses it into an inverted DDT on the floor. Hardy tosses Riddle back inside the ring. I don't know how Hardy is standing after all these shots to his back. And Hardy now standing drop kick to the face. Riddle is down. Hardy's going for it again. There's the moonsault again. No, Riddle gets the knees up again. Riddle now tosses Hardy onto the apron. A shot to Hardy's ribs. To a sunset power bomb on the floor. And there's that back. And now Riddle has the steel steps again. As he was about to slam him on the chest of Jeff Hardy. But Jeff Hardy's back up. But Riddle sidesteps with a kick. Riddle now, do this. He's gonna look for a power bomb. No, no, no! Power bomb again on the steel steps. Once again, Jeff Hardy's back, hitting the steel. As Riddle now has a steel chair, and there's a steel chair shot to the back. And now, Riddle, wait a minute. Hardy knocks the chair out of Riddle's hand, but Riddle has steel steps. And they're up on the stage here. As Hardy takes the steel steps and knocks him out of the hand of Riddle. Wait a minute, Riddle now, a kick to the face again. That Pele kick by Riddle. And now Riddle has Hardy up. Wait a minute, no, 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 don't do it. Tombstone on the floor. Riddle has that steel chair. Steel chair shot to the head of Hardy. And now to the ribs. And now to the ribs again. And now Riddle tosses Hardy inside the ring. Riddle now can barely stand as he is going to the top rope. Hardy's down and out. Riddle went for a frog splash. Hardy got the knees up. Hardy has Riddle in the headlock. Riddle fights out of it. Look at this. Suplex by Riddle. Riddle now finding the energy as he is getting the crowd fired up, and Riddle with an elbow. Riddle with a push. And now Riddle dusts Jeff Hardy's clothesline into a big clothesline by the King of Bros. Riddle now knee to the ribs of Hardy. Has Hardy up. Riddle now, look at this. Look. Go to sleep. That's it. 1, 2. And Matt Riddle stops the count, and that could come back and hunt Riddle. He had the match won, and Riddle, wait a minute. He's going to put the icing on the cake. Jumping tombstone. 1, 2, 3. Matt Riddle picks up the win. And what a match. And here's some of the instant replays. There's the twist of fate earlier in the match where we thought Jeff Hardy had the match won. Jeff Hardy did go for the swanton bomb, but Riddle moved out of the way. This is Riddle trying to set up for the jumping tombstone, but Hardy delivered the tombstone on his own. There's that big spear to the back of Hardy. And look at this, there's the jumping tombstone on the floor. But in the end, the King of Bros, Matt Riddle, has qualified to the Great American Bash. He's going to be in a Money in the Bank ladder match. Bro. And now we're getting ready for tag team action. As here comes Jordynne Grace. And man, can you believe it that Jordynne Grace must team with Shayna Baszler here tonight. And if they can't get along, both of them will be out of their title match this Sunday at the Great American Bash, because Paige will put the ECW Women's Championship on the line in a triple threat match. And we can't act like last week didn't happen. As we know, Jordynne Grace attacked Shayna Baszler in the back. It was an all-out brawl. But in the end, Jordynne Grace was standing tall. But remember, weeks before that, Jordynne Grace had an ECW Women's title match. And she had the match won until Shayna Baszler returned to the ECW arena and laid out her and Paige. So we know these two ladies can't get along. But they have to here tonight. They have no choice. Orders of Stephanie McMahon. Well, let's see if they can get it done. And now you hear the music of the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, the woman who is determined to become your next ECW Women's Champion. And she is coming down here to the ring. Shayna Baszler said, look, I was the #1 contender first. Jordynne Grace should be in the back of the line, because we all know that Shayna Baszler a few months ago at WrestleMania, she won the over-the-top rope women's battle royal on the pre-show to become the #1 contender whenever she felt like it. She would get her title match. And she decided now was the time to come back and get that title match. But can the Queen of Spades and Jordynne Grace defeat Absolution's Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose? And here they come, as they're being accompanied by the leader, the ECW Women's Champion herself, Paige. As Paige says, look, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville are going to soften up her two opponents. They're going to teach her a lesson. Teach them a lesson. Teach them not to step in Paige's business and not to step in absolution's business. But we're gonna see if that's the case here tonight. And what a huge victory this will be for Mandy and Sonya. But we haven't really seen too much of here in this universe mode. But Paige is here to make sure her team gets back on point. We're going to see how that goes. Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. As Mandy Rose is going to start this match off against Jordynne Grace. And Jordynne Grace with a shot to the midsection. And look at the power. Jordynne Grace already picking her up. Look at this bench pressing. Mandy Rose over her head into the military press, dropping Mandy Rose. And Jordynne now has Mandy Rose right by the hair. Snap there. Into an elbow to the back, and there's another elbow, and a third elbow, and a fourth elbow. She's slamming down Mandy Rose, who slides out of the ring to catch her breath. Rose now, she's back inside, and oh, Jordynne Grace with a shot, but there's Mandy Rose with a shot to the knee. Went for the flying knee. Jordynne Grace reverses into a double arm German suplex. Look at this, Sonya Deville now coming inside the ring. And Deville with a shot to the back of Jordynne Grace. Deville slamming down Jordynne Grace now. As Paige is loving this. Sonya Deville has no business being in this ring right now. She is not the legal competitor. And now that gives Mandy Rose time to attack. And there's a stomp to the ribs of Jordynne Grace. Mandy Rose went for a kick. Grace moves out of the way. Rose pushes Grace back. But Grace with a right hand to the face. And oh, look at this. The gut-wrench slam by Jordynne Grace. And look at the power as she is carrying Mandy Rose. There's another one. And look at this. She has her up. Look at that. Look at the strength. The gorilla press. Again as she drops her down. Now Grace tosses Mandy Rose into the corner. Mandy Rose with a big boot and a flying bulldog out of the corner. But Grace with an elbow to Mandy Rose. Tosses Rose back into her corner. And there's a tag and she tags in Shayna Baszler. And look at this. Wait a minute, power bomb into a RKO. What a double team move. And I'm surprised they are getting along so far. And now Shayna Baszler working on the arm of Mandy. Now Baszler going right back after the arm again of Mandy Rose. No, don't do it, Baszler. Don't do it. Baszler stepping on the arm of Mandy Rose. And Rose reverses into a hurricanrana. There's the tag. In comes Sonya Deville. And a spear by Sonya Deville. And now she's hammering away on Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Space. And if there's any matchup I would love to see, is Sonya Deville going against Shayna Baszler, as they're both known for their mixed martial arts. And there's the couple elbows to the face of Sonya Deville by Shayna Baszler. And Sonya Deville with the kick and a running knee to the ribs. And there's a knee to the back. Shayna Baszler now gets tossed into the corner. There's a running spear by Sonya Deville. And Jordynne Grace makes the tag. But there's a spear by Sonya Deville on Jordynne Grace. Now dragging Grace. And now there's the hard right hands by Deville to Grace as she is trying to block them. Deville Irish whipping Grace into the corner. Oh wait, there's a reversal by Jordynne Grace. strong Irish whipping Sonya Deville into the corner. And there's the tag. Here comes Shayna Baszler, and look at this, the double team again. Look at this double team. Oh, what a move! And Paige doesn't seem to be happy about that. Shayna Baszler and Jordynne Grace are doing pretty well as a tag team here tonight. And look at this, Shayna Baszler now with the armbar locked in on Sonya Deville. Deville's in trouble. Wait, Deville fighting out of it. There's a couple right hands to the face of Baszler. There's a reversal. Shayna lands on the apron and Baszler sends her back inside the ring. And now tosses her into the corner. But reversal by Baszler. But Mandy Rose with a blind tag. As she comes in, Baszler sees it. Suplex to Mandy. There's a stomp to the chest of Mandy. Now look at this, the camel clutch locked in on Mandy Rose as she is trying to crawl to get to the ropes. And Absolution is in trouble here. And wait a minute, there's the armbar again by Baszler on Rose. Sonya Deville tries to get in, but the referee is forcing her to stay out of the ring. And oh, there's a shot by Mandy Rose in a hard fist, knocking down Shayna Baszler. Baszler was stunned after that shot. Mandy Rose picks her up, and there's a Russian leg sweep. Now Rose with a shot to the back. Rose tosses her into the corner, and there's the tag. And here comes Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. They double team, but they're onto a back body drop. Deville has Sonya up. Sonya has Shayna up. Shayna reverses it. Look at this, into the gut-wrench slam. There's one. There's two. And the Queen of Spades goes for the cover. 1, 2. Is that it? Oh, Sonya gets the shoulder up at the last second. And Shayna Baszler now is trying to set it up for the finisher, and there's a shot. Well, no, there's a block and a knee to the face by Shayna Baszler. And there's a spear to Sonya Deville, who is laid out now. Shayna's trying to rip the arm off of Sonya Deville. There's a kick to the face. Another kick. Now Deville with a block. And there's a trip on the ropes, and there's the knee to the back of the head. And now Deville getting stumped on by Baszler. Wait, Deville reverses with an arm drag. Deville, no! Baszler catches her up in the ropes. Baszler attacks in Jordynne Grace, and Grace is back in the ring. She has Sonya Deville by the hair. Mandy is asking for a tag. Look at the power slam. And now the big senton to Deville. Wait a minute, there's Mandy Rose. She's back in the ring. Mandy now suplex. And now a shot to the back. Now she's back outside the ring as both Mandy Rose and Shayna are basically asking for a tag as Deville and Grace is back up. And Deville going after Grace, trying to go for a belly to belly. Grace reverses, slamming her down. And now a reversal by Deville. And there's a spear to the ribs. Deville going for a kick, but Grace moved out of the way. Grace catches Deville again. There's that strong power slam. And now look at Grace. The power bomb. Is that it? 1, 2. Mandy stops the count. Mandy Rose clothesline. Shayna Baszler. And now she's going after Grace in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slamming Grace face up against the turnbuckle. And look at this, Mandy Rose now. Man, springboard. Bulldog to Shayna Baszler. And the referee has to get Rose out of the ring. Sonya Deville is on the top rope, but she changes her mind. Shayna Baszler is knocked out on the outside. And Deville with a spear again to Jordynne Grace. And there's the couple. 1, 2. Grace kicks out. As the crowd is just blowing up here. As well, a women's tag team match. As Grace will not stay down. Grace holding her shoulders. There's Sonya Deville with the hard shots to the midsection. Them hard body shots. And there's the tag. In comes Mandy Rose. Rose with a clothesline. And a shot to the back. And Baszler with a... Mandy Rose now going right back after Jordynne Grace. And there's the Luba Express. And there's 3 right shots to the face. Now Rose picks her up and face plants Jordynne Grace. And now Rose goes for the cover. 1, 2. Grace gets the shoulder up. And now look at Mandy Rose. A shot to the midsection weight. Double hook. Face buster planted. Look at the instant replay. Rose got all of it. She goes for the cover. 1, 2. I can't believe it. Jordynne Grace kicked out. And Rose can't believe it. She knocks Deville. She knocks Baszler off the apron. Wait a minute, there's the tag. Deville's back in. Double backdrop. Deville going up to the top rope. Baszler is down on the outside. Deville high knee to the face. 1, 2, 3. Sonya Deville picks up the win. Absolution picks up the win here tonight. But you gotta give credit to where credit is due. After everything Jordynne Grace and Shayna Baszler has been through these last couple of weeks, they've made a pretty good tag team here tonight. Let's hear some of the replays of this amazing women's tag team match we had here tonight on ECW. But now these 3 women, Jordynne Grace, Shayna Baszler, and Paige, will face each other this Sunday at the Great American Bash. Absolution is celebrating in the ring, as they know they were in a fight here tonight. As look at the smile on Paige's face. She knows that these 2 women may be softened up for her this Sunday, thanks to Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. But we're back as we're getting ready for the next Money in the Bank qualifying match. As here comes the architect, Mr. Burn It Down himself, Seth Rollins. As Seth Rollins is looking to qualify to the Great American Bash this Sunday and compete in the Money in the Bank ladder match. We know that Matt Riddle, Apollo Crews, the Velveteen Dream, Christian, Shinsuke Nakamura, Kevin Owens, and The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, have all qualified for that match. And now we're going to find out who's going to be the last competitor. Is it going to be Seth freaking Rollins? Or is it going to be his opponent? And we know this is under extreme rules, which means there's no disqualification. There's no countout. There's no pinfall. Well, there is pinfall. There's no countouts. There's no disqualification. And what a night we have had here on ECW. Like we said, we saw Matt Riddle qualify. We saw Britt Baker not only debut here in ECW, but qualify to the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We just seen an amazing tag team match between Absolution, Jordynne Grace, and Shayna Baszler. We also know that after this match, we're going to hear from Jon Moxley. And we also saw earlier tonight, Shotzi Blackheart revealed that she is the newest member to the Riot Squad. And her and Dakota Kai had a brawl earlier tonight. And here comes Mr. ECW himself, Mr. Tuesday Nights, Rob Van Dam. As he is making his way down to the ring, RVD is back here in the ECW arena looking to qualify to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. We all know that RVD is a former Money in the Bank winner and that he defeated John Cena years ago to become the ECW heavyweight champion, Rob Van Dam. And he's looking to have history repeat itself. But in order for that to happen, he has to defeat Seth Rollins here tonight. Seth Rollins, RVD. And here we go. The referee rings the bell, and then everything's quickly underway as Rollins goes right after Van Dam, tying them up against the ropes, dropping RVD. There's a shot to the back of RVD. Rollins, wait, RVD reverses with a kick to the back of the leg. There's another kick, a right hand, another right hand. Seth pushes RVD into a drop kick. Went for a kick, RVD reverses into a dragon screw. He went for a kick of his own, reverse into a dragon screw by Rollins now. And Rollins going for a kick, nope, reverse into a dragon screw again. And now RVD with a boot to the face. Look at RVD. Oh, drops him down. Van Dam, Seth Rollins, what a qualifying match we have here right now. And oh, slamming Rollins face up against the turnbuckle pad. There's a big foot by Rollins. Rollins with the strikes to the back of Van Dam. Van Dam went for a kick and he nails him, but it didn't knock down Rollins. Rollins catches RVD and stomp to the chest. Tossed up against the ropes, and there's another running drop kick. Rollins goes for the cover. 1, 2. We know that Rollins came to ECW a few months ago. Well, when we were still TNA. He was on the Nitro brand. He was the former WCW United States champion. There's a European uppercut by RVD. Now RVD tosses Rollins to the outside of the ring. What is Van Dam gonna do? Full speed ahead. He flips over the ropes and lands on Seth Rollins on the outside. Tosses Rollins reverses though, tosses RVD back inside the ring. Rollins tossing Van Dam up against the ropes, and there's another drop kick by Rollins. Wait a minute, look at this standing backflip on RVD. And going for a DDT, RVD with a shot to the ribs. Van Dam now, German suplex. There's the right hand. Van Dam shoulder tackles RVD into the corner, and there's another shoulder tackle. Seth Rollins into the corner. RVD went for a drop kick. Rollins moves out of the way, and there's the chop. But RVD with a right hand. Rollins with a kick to the midsection. Rollins, wait a minute, rolls him up into a super kick. Is that it? 1, 2, is it it? RVD kicks out. Rollins now going up to the top rope. What is he going to be looking for? I mean, it looks like he's setting up for a moonsault. RVD gets the knees up. Van Dam gets the knees up. RVD went for a kick. Rollins moves. There's an elbow by Van Dam. Now look at this kick to the face of Rollins. Minute flip into a standing moonsault by Van Dam. Van Dam jumps over the ropes. Look at this, has Rollins, and there's the right hand. Tornado DDT by RVD. And now there's weapons inside the ring as Rollins catches RVD on the top rope. Look at Rollins. Superplex. Wait a minute. Into the Falcon Arrow. 1, 2. No. RVD kicks out. And Rollins trying to pick up Van Dam. There's a right hand to the back by RVD and a standing spinning kick to the face. RVD now going up to the top rope. Van Dam changes his mind as he has a steel chair. And there's a steel chair shot to the back of Rollins. Went for another one. Rollins moved. Wait a minute. RVD catches Rollins. There's a kick to the face. RVD now has that table set up. He's setting the table up in the middle of the ring. And there's a drop kick to the back of Rollins. Now RVD, look at this. With the takedown, slamming Rollins on the steel chair. Rollins reverses now with an arm drag. And there's a shot to the back again by RVD. RVD now leading Rollins up against the rope. Leading them up against the table. Wait a minute, what is RVD gonna do? He's looking for a power bomb. Power bomb through the table. Rollins just went through that table. Van Dam now has the ladder set up in his hand. What is he gonna do here? And he's waiting for Rollins to get up. Rollins pulling himself up. RVD's going to the top of the ladder. Seth's following himself with a right hand. A chop. Another chop. Another chop. Another one. And there's another one. Van Dam falls off the ladder. Wait a minute. Rollins going to the top of the ladder. What's he going to do here? Moonsault. RVD gets his knees up. Rollins back in. Look at this. Flips over the ropes. 1, 2. Van Dam kicks out. Rollins went for a shot. Van Dam with a super kick to the face. And the ladder set back up. RVD going back up to the top of that ladder. Rollins is following him. RVD with a right hand now. And Rollins slamming RVD's face first into the ladder. And Van Dam has been busted wide open. And now he falls off the ladder again. Is Rollins going to go for an elbow drop? But RVD moved out of the way. RVD now, look at this. Suplex into the ladder. Then wait a minute, rolling thunder again. RVD, what's he going to do with that ladder? He's trying to set it up. Once again, he's going back on the top of that ladder. There's a huge chop and another chop by Rollins, another one and another one. Now he throws RVD off the ladder. I don't know how many times RVD gonna go back on that ladder and get tossed out by Rollins. RVD with an ear clap to Rollins. RVD is out. Rollins now going for a suplex. RVD slams him down. RVD now going to the top of the ladder. Moonsault, no! Rollins gets the knees up. Rollins now slamming RVD face first into the turnbuckle, and he continued to slam him as the blood is dripping down the face of RVD. Rollins picks up RVD now. Oh, there's the air clap again. RVD slams down Rollins, who rolls to the outside. RVD now has a steel chair. He nails Rollins in the face. There's another steel chair shot to the head. No, Rollins blocks it. Rollins now back suplex to a bloodied RVD. He goes for the cover. That has to be it. The referee got to get in position. 1, 2. RVD kicks out again. Rollins went for the knee to the back of the neck. RVD reverses into a monkey flip. RVD again rolling thunder. This is RVD going to the top rope. What can you be looking for? 5-star frog splash. And there's the instant replay. Van Dam going back up to the top rope. I think he's trying to make sure that Rollins is down for good. So he's going for another one. 5-star frog splash. And there's another instant replay. Blood and everything rushing down the face of RVD. Wait a minute, RVD isn't going for a cover. That could come back and hunt Van Dam. Van Dam tries to hit him with the steel chair. And there's a steel chair shot to the head. Wait a minute, I think he's going for one more. 5-star frog splash. Rollins got his knees up. RVD fighting back with a shot and a knee to the face. Van Dam now goes to the outside. Grabs the ladder again. He slides it back inside the ring. And there's the ladder shot to the back of the head of Rollins, who's pulling himself up with the ropes. RVD has that chair. There's a shot to the back. And a shot to the head. Now Rollins has been busted open. RVD with another chair shot to the head, as you can see the blood on the steel chair. Both of these men are bleeding. All for a spot at the Money in the Bank. RVD's on top of the ladder. What's he gonna do? Moonsault! He nails it! That has to be it. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. Rollins kicked out. How? Van Dam can't believe it. How did Rollins kick out of that? I mean, Rollins catches RVD, throws him up. Super kick. No. 1, 2, 3. RVD has been defeated. Seth Rollins has just qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match. What a war these men went through. But in the end, Seth Rollins has just qualified to enter the Money in the Bank ladder match this Sunday at the Great American Bash. And he knows tonight, as you can see the blood rushing down his face, that he went to war with Mr. ECW. And here he comes, Jon Moxley, as he is coming through the ECW crowd. What does Jon Moxley have to say? We're almost out of time. But Jon Moxley said that he wanted to come out here and say a few things to the ECW crowd before we went off the air here tonight. It looks like we're about to see what's on Moxley's mind. And it could be anything when it comes to this man who is sick, twisted. Wow, last man standing this Sunday announced by Jericho. Wait a minute, there's Chris Jericho. He tried to tag John Moxley. John Moxley called away, man. Jericho, no, code breaker. The code breaker by the ECW Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho. What's gonna happen this Sunday when these two men face off in the last man standing for the ECW title?